Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a variety of things, and this is how to create your own pure survival world civilization where other players can join. And I'm going to be using my friend's world as an example because as mine's a little more chaotic. His is one that just started not too long ago, and honestly it really does not take that long to build a civilization. So we're gonna get started. So first things first, you want to build your house, and you want to build, you and your friend, or just you. You want to build your own house, and as a community, I feel personally, I feel like every community, the first person to create the community should always have every single thing, such as wandering traders if you want, but I'm talking pigs, cows, a farm. And further on, I'm going to use his. So further on, you'll get rid of this, but everything basically, at least one of everything. And over time, you'll start to move your stuff into other communities, community buildings, such as a smithing area, which we have, and I'll show you, and some others. So let's use my house as an example here. So let's say I'm the owner of this. I'm not. It's my friend. And you just started. You got everything good. You should have basically this setup, if not something different, but you should have basically everything that I have here. Cartographing table, smoker, blast furnace, all the essentials basically. So once you're done with that, you can move on, and start end up like his house. And you can see he doesn't have very much in it. He only has smokers because he's the chef of our community that we have. And let's go over here. So we have our smithing area. It's small. It's not the best. I'm not judging here, but this is what you should start. Now, pretty soon, if you're having a community, this is probably ideal because you don't need to have a huge yard numbers building. You just need to have something simple like this. Okay, just making sure something. Anyway, so then you need to have like this area. This is supposed to be like a food storage or a storage room. It's just temporary, I'm pretty sure. Have that, have something basic. Also, have a wall around your community so that way mobs don't get in, light the whole place up. And then have a farmer. The farmer should have the biggest farm. So whoever has the biggest farm in your community, or whoever you want to have the biggest farm, they're most likely going to be the gardener because, well, they're having the biggest gardens, and it makes sense. Also, our setup here, you can see that we have a tree farm in here. It's best to do that because if you don't, you're going to need wood in the middle of the night, most likely, and you're going to be like, dang, I need to go get wood. Then you're going to die by mobs, and then you're going to be like, I should have listened to Go Away. Also, have like a community center. He did a great job of having clocks all around here so everyone can see this time no matter where they are. There's his rules right there. Make sure to have that. If you need to, go back, pause the video, and watch him. So, alright, let's just go out here. I'm not going to ask. Anyways, now his community started out here on the mountain. It can be changed depending on where you're at. I personally don't really care as long as my community is safe, it's well protected, and everything is good. So you can see his wall. It's only 2 block high to the point where mobs can't go in, and that's mainly what you want. Oh, potatoes. Another thing is, you always want to fall. But anyways, another thing is, when I first did my community, me and my friend, we loved bread. That was our go-to thing on our community world. His is a variety, and that's what you want. You don't want one specific type of crop, such as potatoes. You don't want just potatoes because then you're gonna have to cook them, and it takes up coal, it takes up time. So you can see he's right over there, using that area, and that's what you want. You want people to interact with their community. He has no clue he's on YouTube. Anyways, so yeah. Now, something you probably are curious is the llamas. Why is there so many llamas? And the reason why is because, you know, sometimes people are going to want to adventure, and it's always good to adventure. Venture out if you want, you know. Some people like to go into the desert, and it's good. It's always good to do that. Personally, I'm making a YouTube video. There we go. Personally, you know, sometimes people don't want to go to the desert, and that's okay, but it's important to go exploring llamas you can find up in the mountains. You know, I mean, look, like, you know, you can add carpet on it, and then plus you can have storage. You can, sometimes you won't get as lucky. Sometimes you'll get like this, and you'll get like, you know, up to like 9 spots. I'm pretty sure maybe less, maybe more, who knows. But, you know, it's always good to have llamas. You know, have some sense of travel, basically. So, I have watchtowers now. My friend here, he's basically in charge. He says that there's no one really in charge. No matter how hard you try, I have tried. You have to have someone in charge of a community, because if you don't, it's going to get chaotic. People are going to wonder, who do I go to ask this question? And most likely, if you're the owner of the server, you're going to be in charge of that community. So, yeah. Now, what he did, and I disagree, some of you may like it, some of you may not, is he put the berry bushes under here to prevent mob spawning, and that is a good way to do it, if you'd like to. As you can see, my skin is amazing. Anyways, it's not ideal because, you know, your community, you want them to make sure they're safe, and especially since this is on a no cheats world, their stuff is going to be completely gone. It's going to go everywhere, and you don't want that to happen. Don't put your berry bushes everywhere. I mean, you know, don't, for that reason. So, yeah, another thing is, have your storage and have your smithing area and have your crops anywhere that produces resources. Make it near the storage area, because if you don't, you're going to have to walk all the way across the computer and it's super annoying. So, that is just something that I personally recommend. I never said this, I'm going to say it though. Have your security, have like a good 2 towers minimum when you're starting out, when you're first starting out your community, because if you don't, it may cost you in the later future, just because of griefers. You never know what's going to happen. So that's just a strong recommendation. Yeah, potato. Now this is one, if you are on a mountain like my friend is, I like this spawn. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that I get almost killed by mobs like every 30 seconds. But you can see that this has a good overview of the village or the community, which is another good thing. So, I'd have that. I'd have a tower on each side, but again, we're starting out here. We're still the beginners. So yeah, that is it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.